have gone viral as a meme format because this guy flirts like a fucking Redditor. Don't just take my word for it though, listen to this silver tongued devil yourself. It's truly unreal how fucking hot you are. Like it blows my mind. You are 50 times hotter in person, and so am I. Ha ha ha. And then you also have this timeless classic. This one is what's become a big meme on Twitter. Holy fuck. Holy fucking fuck. That body of yours is absurd. Bro, that body is. It makes no sense. Bro, that body straight up goes wacko mode. Your body is a scientific anomaly for which I cannot calculate. It makes no fucking sense to me. I can't empirically prove why your body is so good. And then of course you finish strong. This is like mid nut. I may need to see the booty. Fuck. Fuck. That body of yours is absurd. Bro, that body is. It makes no sense. Bro, that body straight up goes wacko mode. Your body is a scientific anomaly. Fucking sense to me. I can't empirically prove why your body is so good. And then of course you finish strong. This is like mid nut. I may need to see the booty. Fuck. That body of yours is absurd. Bro, that body is. It makes no sense. Bro, that body straight up goes.
Yo. Apparently my chat is disabled. I don't know why. The only disabled thing that should be here is definitely me, so I need to figure out why this is. I don't understand. Oh. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. No. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. No, yeah, I was like, why is my chat disabled? Apparently, if you, motherfucking, have your shit filtered, like, oh, there it is. Okay, cool. No, yeah, I was like, why is my chat disabled? Apparently, no, okay, so I just wanted to make sure that, if you, motherfucking, chat, have your shit filtered, like, ow, my fucking eyes. Okay, cool. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. What do I hear background? I hear double. Yeah. So when you have your shit labeled as advertiser friendly for kids, it does not give you a fucking chat, which is pretty dumb. But whatever. And there we are. Now we have a chat room filled with empty nothingness. Awesome. I don't know how much more I could take of this shit, to be honest. Like, I'm fucking losing my mind playing this shit. This channel. Let's see. Get the fuck. You know what? I think YouTube might be the move, to be honest, because Twitch is pretty. I mean, YouTube's oversaturated, right? But Twitch even more so for live streaming. And the problem being, before was the interface was shit. It really was for streaming, but also the chat interaction and just the overall feel of it. I mean, it was dog shit. I mean, the main thing for Twitch is emotes. You go on Twitch because you want to see the emotes, right? And now that 7TV is as big as it is, and is on YouTube, you can just bring that shit over here. Like, who the fuck cares anymore? Because the one good thing that made Twitch, or the main thing that made Twitch super cool, was the emotes. And now that everyone can just switch them to fucking YouTube, dude, literally, who gives a fuck at this point? Like, who gives a singular fuck? Like, who the fuck cares anymore? Because the one good thing that made Twitch, or the main thing that made Twitch super cool, was the nice. Hello, look, my mic, by the way. My mic's awesome. My mic is sick. All right, cool. Well, we'll just watch videos on YouTube.
Like, but the thing is, though, it's so many niggas probably in here right now that have said it. And that's not even backing up on Mizkif. That nigga was 23 years old. He 100% needs to, like, take the fall for that. You know what I'm saying? He was a grown-ass man. You feel me? And it's just like, the thing is, you are who you hang around, bro. So if you hanging around a group of weird-ass niggas that say the hard R, say all types of racist shit, ride in the RV, live that type of lifestyle, you gonna turn into something like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's no whole, like, it's not, the thing is, like, I was so hurt because I introduced y'all to Mizkif as a super nice person, which he 100% is. He's a great fucking dude, bro. When nobody else was giving me a chance, OTK gave me a chance. That's why I was so mad at niggas talking down on OTK like, oh, bro, leave. Bitch, what the fuck did OTK do to me?
True. I mean, Miz is not OTK, but Miz is OTK. I mean, he is, besides Asmon, one of the biggest streamers that they have, so it's like, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, he took accountability for what he said, and literally everyone has said the word. Like, you're bullshitting if you say you don't. Everyone has said it. Everyone has logs of them. I mean, I don't know if, hopefully they don't have logs of it, but I mean, it's just dumb, edgy humor that you think is funny when you're hanging around people at the time. And it's not that you think it's not that you're inherently racist or homophobic or whatever, right? All those words. It's the fact that, like, you know, after a certain point, you get a little bit too old for it, admittedly, of course. Once you 18, you kind of know what you're doing. 21, yeah, you kind of know what you're doing too, but, like, to be honest, well, like Bruce said, it's the people you hang around with, and if you hang around people who say that and are weird, that's how you're gonna be. The main thing is just, of course, being aware and getting out of that. So, I don't know. Definitely, fucking sucks. But yeah, I'm an e-robber anyway, so who really just gives a fuck at this point? And that guy gets fucking banned, and the whole world just goes to shit. Queen dies, mom died, dad died, cat died. Fucking e-rob, man. Yeah, I think this is the move, though. I think I get weird, like, nostalgia even streaming on YouTube because I don't have any viewers here, but it feels nicer. It feels, like, refreshing. It's so random to think. It's obviously just, like, the fucking copium in my head, but, like, it feels so much better streaming on here. I don't know why that is. Like, I have no idea, right? Because there's no difference. I don't have any viewers here, but it feels nicer. It feels, like, refreshing. Like, it feels easier because your content is all in one. If you want to live stream, you can go on YouTube, stream, and then bada bing, bada boom. If you want to make videos, YouTube is obviously the place to go. So it's this thing where it's like, why would you if YouTube just fixes their interface and shit, it's fucking GG. There's no point. There is literally no point. This shit is just, I don't know, it's fun. I'm excited to stream on YouTube. Feels nicer. Feels nice too. Also, I have been losing every game in tilting. Again, I said it on the Twitch stream earlier, but like I would much rather play these dog ass fucking games on YouTube. Or I mean on LAN than I would playing on fucking North America. That's how bad that shit is. That region is a fucking joke. Alright, redemption game. Redemption game.
Así que prefieres a los perros, ¿eh?
I think this game I just have to just focus on farming. I think don't follow my team. Don't do stupid fights. Don't be Papega. Because I'm gonna fucking lose the game and die and shit. So I think I just need to fucking live. Shit matchup for Azir. But not for Udyr. Hold on, we do my runs. Damn, I have MR. That's not good. Huh. Okay. Where is this?
All my friends ask me why I stay strong. When you find true love, I should move on. All my friends tell me that's a will fall.
We should be chilling.
Loving you forever. All my friends ask me why I stay strong. When you find true love, I should move on. All my
Nice.
friends tell me
Cool.
that's a will fall. Loving you forever. Wouldn't be a true love. Wouldn't be a first love.
off crazy. Out of my mind, out of my mind. Wrote it down and read it out, hoping it would save me. Too many times, too many times. But my love, he makes it feel like nobody else, nobody else. But my love, he doesn't love me, so I tell myself, one, don't pick up the phone. You know he's only calling cause he's drunk and alone. Two, don't let him in. You have to kick him out again. Three, don't be his friend. You know you're gonna wake up in his bed in the morning. And if you're under him, you ain't getting over him. I got no rules, I count 'em. I got no rules, I count 'em. I got it. I summoned you, please come to me. Don't bury thoughts that you really want. I fill you up, drink from my cup. Within me lies what you really want. Come, lay me down, cause you know this, cause you know this sound. In the middle of the night, in the middle of the night, just call my name, I'm yours to tame. In the middle of the night, in the middle of the night, I'm wide awake, I crave your taste all night long, till morning comes. I'm getting what is mine, you gon' get yours, oh no. In the middle
Not bad.
in the middle of the night, oh.
I think Udyr is my new champion mid if like I have no answers to 80 assassins. This shit is like actually brain dead. He can't do anything.
These burning flames, these crashing waves wash over me like a hurricane. I'll captivate, you're hypnotized, feel powerful, but it's me again. Come, lay me down, cause I know this, cause I know this. In the middle of the night, in the middle of the night, just call my name, I'm yours to tame. In the middle of the night, in the middle of the night, I'm wide awake, I crave your taste all night long, till morning comes. I'm getting what is mine, you gon' get yours, oh no. In the middle of the
This fucking Merc treads. Rushed. Entire team is fucking AD. Besides me. What the fuck? Fanboys, man. Jesus Christ. Stop fucking creep walking me, holy shit. Why did he even go for... That is just completely ass random of him to do that. Like, it made no fucking sense. His entire topside is up. His bot lane's getting shit on. Top is not gankable, and he doesn't see me on the map. What the fuck even is that? And the crazy thing is, this guy still can't kill me. the fuck? My bad, I guess. And he still can't solo kill me.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces. Riding early for daily races, going nowhere.
Boys, there's 3 top.
And I find it kind of funny.
I don't think we can really
The dreams are rich and dying are the best I've ever had. I find
do
it hard
shit
to
here.
tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Children waiting for the day they feel good. Happy birthday, happy birthday. And I
Surely I will not be ganked from the top quadrant again.
sit and listen. Went to school and I was very nervous. No one knew me, no one knew me. Now the teacher tell me what's my lesson. Look right through me, look right through me.
God.
Their
You
tears
don't-
are filling up their glasses. No expression, no expression. Hide my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. The dreams are rich and dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Children waiting for the day they feel good. Happy birthday, happy birthday. And I feel the way that every child should sit and listen, sit and listen. Went to school and I was very nervous. No one knew me, no one knew me. Now the teacher tell me what's my lesson. Look right through me, look right through me.
I fucking love Land, dude. Even when I'm mad, I can't even be mad. I can't even be mad, dude. That guy is 2 levels up with 2 full items. Icon. Put it down. This guy's not worth using the ghost over. I can't take this shit serious. I really can't. It's hilarious as fuck. I'm literally just like fucking brain fogged out of my mind and then
consciousness. Sentience of internal,
dude, I can't take these guys
external,
serious.
or virtual existence. Consciousness.
surely I will not get humanity.
Sentience of internal, external, or virtual existence. Consciousness. Sentience of internal, external, or virtual existence. Consciousness.
Oh hell no.
Sentience of internal, external, or virtual existence. Consciousness.
I don't even know what they're saying. It's just fucking hilarious.
Sentience of internal, external, or virtual existence. Consciousness. Sentience of internal, external, or virtual existence. Consciousness. Sentience of internal, Sentience of internal.
I can't take this shit serious. Why am I dropping frames?
Consciousness.
Guys playing Wukong, the most fucking broken ass champion in the game.
Now that I've captured your attention, I wanna sue you for rhythm and offension. Mr. T, you say I'm ready for inspection. Show me how you make a first impression. Oh, can we take it nice and slow, slow? Break it down and drop it low, low. 'Cause I just wanna party all night in the neon lights till you can let me go. I just wanna feel your body right next to mine all night long, baby. Slow down the song, and when it's coming closer to the end, hit rewind all night long, baby. Slow down the song.
Hop off my fucking dick.
If you want me, I'm accepting applications. So long as we can keep this record on rotation. You know I'm good with mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. Breathe me in, breathe me out, so amazing. Oh, can we take it nice and slow, slow? Break it down and drop it low, low. 'Cause
Hop off my fucking nuts.
neon lights till you can let me go. I just wanna feel your body right next to mine all night
Please.
long, baby. Slow down the song, and when it's coming closer to the end, hit rewind all night long, baby. Slow down the song.
Turns out ganking the Udyr mid is not your win con. A little bit weird how that works out. Greasy, fuck off land, greasy boy. I'm gonna hit him with the L9 classic. Watch this, boys. Watch this.
I'm made of stardust, I'm blowing away. Who knew you would seal my fate? I'm made of stardust, I'm blowing away. Who knew you would seal my fate? Who knew you would seal
I don't even know why I went so hard. I'm just chilling.
Who knew
There was no reason to go so hard.
seal my fate? Who knew you would seal
Dude, man, I'm just so bored. Like, there's just nothing to do. What the fuck?
No, I've seen clips of her. That's what I'm saying. I could easily just search clips. I mean, yeah, like a
The
Rift.
way I missed
Probably-
every shot.
I mean, my cold aim is probably better, so I could also be hacked in space. I don't understand how this isn't hitting though.
You know what's funny? I know you're a reviewer,
But
and
how
I
is it
still
hitting?
can't hit you. Yourself.
It was on him. I was on Sion. That is fantastic. Sion versus Vlad, who wins? I have no idea. Sion loses until he wins, I guess. My team will carry. Because I am in winner's queue. And we lost the last game, which means that we win this game. Yeah. This is the life.
I hit diamond in TFT and owe you your cut rat Earl business.
And oh my, what did he cleanse? He can flash it.
Rat Earl business.
Whatever, my support is fucking useless. He's all sums up, he has everything, but it's just useless. At least like exist. We are useless, level 1. No, it's fine. He even inted. Whatever, Lux has no flash. I mean, Lux has flash, but I don't even know on tilting. Maybe I played it bad. I just need him to ignite the Lux or do anything and just exist. Wait, is he? Well, that guy got fucked. Wait, Lux lived? What? I don't know why they're not. I think he's watching mid. So, yeah. I looked his log and I lost IQ. Wait, who? Oh. My Leona died mid. So that's good. Perfect. Like, yeah. You can ping all you want, Leona. You still suck. Why are you spam pinging for? What the f is wrong with him? Ah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It is absolutely fine. Pinging, you fucking. I mean, look, even the Hecarim is like mad. He's like, what is this? Did I ever go in? I mean, if it would hit the ease, it would like help, you know? That's actually good. He gets a triumph as well and he kills the Lulu. The Lulu? What? Swear to God, Leona, ping one more time. Hope you live a long life. A long and healthy life, my little pumpkin. My little pumpkin. Like this guy. You know, I'm not even gonna like. I'm. The.
Así que prefieres a los perros, ¿eh?
2.2k HP already. Nice. Wee. This should not be allowed in any shape or world. Oh, he TP'd. Maybe still good.
Pepega.
Maybe, baby. Kinda nasty combo. They're like gliding left and right. Not bad. I got the Gale Frost stack thing. Sucks. I shouldn't last it though. It's better on Hecarim. The kills are shit on me because I can't kill the Sion. What is that? 3k HP? Mad? Yes, it's the most unskilled shit in existence. Who thought that was a good idea? I have to build enough damage to one-shot everybody except for the Sion. Maybe...
Jibe kiss rattle kiss.
Oh shit. I can't see him, what? We have to save him. He's just dead. They're just inting. I love it. It's so good. Good job, enemy team. Not bad. Good job. You know the funniest thing ever about meeting Baus before? Is that he just dives your Vlad. It's full HP.
Hello.
Shady. He didn't get the minions, now he's tilted. I take choice on my face. Hasn't he done that the entire game? He just dove you a second ago. Like, what? My voice is also dying. Get out, help! Leona? No? Leona, help him, ulti. Like, what? Use your spells! Oh my god! You would think that he like can't get worse, and then he just becomes worse. Like, that is crazy. Like, Hecarim is like going in, committing. And the Leona is just completely stun-locked, drooling. I can't flame him because he support me, so he turns off the chat because he knows he's gonna be flamed. They can kill Sion here. Issue here is if they lose this fight here. If they lose this fight, enemy gets Nash. And I don't have ulti. How do we enter here, guys? There is just 50 million pinkwoods here. Oh my god! Wait, he smurfed it! Holy shit, we get Nash. Nash. Fuck you, Simon. Fucking stuck it. Nash, bread! Why are you bot bread? Do the Nash, we need the Nash, we need it. Need it fast. Fast, Rapado. Nice team. I like it. TP, TP, TP. Oh, whatever. That's Sion. Oh, that's we got Sion TP as well. Oh, huge. Take the Krug so he tilts. If he can't take this, he instantly tilts. Like, no! He's taking my Krug. No. What? Sam? Look at Manius! I told you, he instantly tilted.
Often trying to call, I've been on my own for long enough. Maybe you can show me how to love. Maybe I'm going through a year, Josh. You don't even have to do too much. You can turn me on with just a touch, baby. I look around and since it is cold and empty, no one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. Oh, and I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I trust. Oh, since it is cold and empty, no one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. Oh, and I said, I look around and since it is cold and empty, no one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. Oh, and I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night.
to
You know,
One day,
I do
years
have
from now,
relationships like
I'll
this.
just say if you're a fan, it'll have to be years from now, but years down the line, me and Elas will do another one of these.
When I'm
and
a
we'll
boomer.
and we'll do all the info on the T1 and the Cloud9 story. Don't worry, we'll get it all. We'll get all of it. But it'll have to be years down the line, obviously. Of course.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. Obviously, I don't want to end this interview without asking a little bit about the Cloud9 thing. So I will say, spoiler, it's probably going to be like 10 minutes. We're not going to do like an hour on it, and we're not going to get into all the gory details, and we're certainly not going to list a bunch of people and blame them and say all the things. But all I'll say is this. I have myself said a bunch of things on stream. People will know about this and on talk shows about this topic. I will say this. I want to give a few pieces of detail before we get into this. This is all I'll say. First of all, some of that came from sources I have in Cloud9, a number of different ones. Some of that came from other people in the scene, like, you know, the rumours that get passed around by everyone. Some of it was speculation myself, knowing you, knowing some of the players. But I will say, at the time, all the previous times I've appeared on camera until about, I'd say, like a month ago, I actually hadn't talked to you about the topic. I hadn't talked about in-depth your side of it, what your perspective was. So I actually do have a different perspective now than I maybe said on stream there. Not entirely. I'd say, again, it's one of those ones where when you know multiple people in a scenario, they can both be right in different ways, or they can have a different perspective on how that is. So what I would say is this, to make it interesting as a question, what I would say is this: we can't go into the specifics as much, but the gist would be along the lines of, when you look back now, it sounds to me like some of the reasons you did the Cloud9 job were great. They sounded like the dream scenario, like get all the thing with Korea with the visa, get your spouse to America, have a job in America, get paid millions of dollars, coach the way you want it. It all sounds perfect. In fact, it sounded too good to be true, and unfortunately it sounds like it was. Like, it sounds like basically, I don't think Cloud9 either did or could have fulfilled all the demands, which means actually the project itself was already, maybe it shouldn't have happened. And then secondly, then there were on the ground tons of things, it sounds like, in all the relationships that you never could predict, and that just blew up and went wrong in ways like no one going in wanted it to end the way it did, or even to go the way it did, right?
Right. So again, like, I'll maintain the same stance that I've always maintained, and that I will not talk about it, but I will refute untruths, right? Or things that have like come out that are like the Sven stuff, right? Sven on Summoning Insight. It was very weird to me to read some of the comments or like people tweeting at me after that, especially like the highlight video that was made where he's saying actually a lot of good things about me, right?
Yeah.
The majority of that highlight video, it's actually mostly positive.
No, he seems like he fucks with you, by the way, yeah.
So it's really odd. So I understand that English comprehension actually is a skill in itself, and especially for non-native English speakers, right? English comprehension, even in America, I'm sure in the UK, other, first language English speaking countries, etc. English comprehension is a real thing. You can have people read the same paragraph and they arrive at different answers. Well, like on the multiple choice tests, they literally read the same passage and then it asks you questions about that passage, and there's people that get that wrong. Right? English comprehension's a real thing. So like when the Sven stuff came out, I was it was so weird. The amount that of clinging to like negative things that people had about that. There's also people that seem to think that my tenure with Cloud9 was really only 2 weeks. It wasn't. It was 3 months. It was actually, technically it's over 3 months if you count all the stuff that I was doing before I officially joined. Right? They're like, it's like people don't pause and critically think, and it's very odd, right? I was in Korea scrimming with the team. I was the mid laner and everything like that, and one of the things that I will talk about, and I talked about this on stream, right? Sven said that I had slammed desks, right? This was one of the things, and then people were like, "Oh, Ellis is unstable," and we can see this from his stream and stuff. And I said, no, I know what incident Sven is talking about. I can remember it very clearly what happened, and I'm very confident that this is what happened because I know that the recording of this exists because scrims are recorded, right? So what ended up happening is in the middle, we were, maybe 10 minutes into a game or something, and I had asked Autumn and Revan, I'd asked Revan a question about doing a certain part of the review, and then I had asked Autumn how many control wards Winsome had bought, and they both told me that they weren't paying attention. And then Autumn told me he wasn't explicitly told to do it that game, even though this has already been brought up in other conversations, right? that this is just something that we're doing until otherwise, you know, like this is just how it's going to be until otherwise stated. You know, it would just be expected that we do it. And so what ended up happening is the same way that I do on stream. I'm sitting at the coach desk, and then to my right, you know, maybe 1 meter away or something like that, it's Sven, and then it's Max Waldo. And then on the main carpet in front of the television is Revan, and then it's Autumn. And what ends up happening is when they both tell me that they're effectively not paying attention, that, you know, or like to do what I was asking anyway, like for review that upcoming game, right? I just, with my hand, my fingers all extended, I smack the fucking desk. And I go to stand up. Johnny Pilati is on the other end of the room. He's in like the connector to the kitchen. He's on the other end of the room. He turns around and looks like he's gonna come into the room, and then Max waves his hand down like it's fine, like it's not gonna escalate, right? Like Max knows that my body language or from dealing with me, it's not going to escalate. And Max doesn't say anything, he just motions at it, right? And nothing, nothing happens.
By the way,
I
just to be
stand
clear,
up.
the Pilati guy is the sort of like, he's like the guy who's like the sports psych, like
He's the
marine
team
guy or
manager.
something, right? Something like that? Oh, okay.
No. He's
Oh, I'm
the team
confusing two
manager, and I
people.
believe
Okay.
that. Yeah, he's the team manager, and I believe that week, Vincent Lewis, who is also one of the team managers, I believe that he was with the Halo team in Anaheim at that point.
Okay.
So I had slammed the desk the same way that I do on stream, right? The same way that you see so many streamers do it, and I was really like just frustrated because things like this were happening often. See, if I say the word often, people are gonna have a different interpretation of what I mean often. I mean, like, you know, it wasn't 100% smooth. That's all I'm saying, you know? And I really care about like little critical things like this. So it's not like it's happening like multiple times a day or several times a day or it's happening all the. It's not what I mean. But it was happening enough, you know? And so I smacked the desk and I stood up and I went over to where the bathroom would be behind Summit. And I put my hand, I just pressed against the wall and I looked at Summit. I just watched Summit's screen. But that was like after saying like, why aren't you doing that? And then Autumn got up and he went over to his computer and he just rewound the replay because it's a live game. He started counting it. That's what Zen's referring to. But literally in no instance did I ever like grab a desk and fucking like shake it or rock it or like pound on it with my foot. That never happened. But I do know the incident Zen's referring to. It happened once, right?
Want to see more cool, funny, interesting?
Oh, hell
Obviously, as I said in the preamble, and obviously I alluded to it, in the future when everything's clear, we can just do an all tell all and say whatever you want. And then, by the way, see them on the other side, they can do the same thing. I'm sure when all the fire's gone, we can all talk about whatever was going on. But obviously we have to resolve this topic in the interview, Ellis. So essentially what I would ask is this: just what are your like reflections on having done the Cloud9 gig, or maybe if it's not just Cloud9 gig, coaching in general? It feels like that part of your career is done now because of this, right? That chapter is closed.
I feel like I will never subject myself to another experience like that, where I feel like I surrendered a lot of freedom over my own ability to do certain things inside of my career, and I hold a lot of regret over doing it, and I also even hold guilt. I feel like there were people that were counting on me to do certain things, and ultimately it wasn't possible in the end. And the other thing about it is like, the thing I've spoken actually a lot about on stream is I feel very regretful and also even guilty towards Nemesis. And I've said this many times. I was very angry and I was very hurt with Nemesis for a long time. Because what a lot of people might not realize is I considered like Nemesis one of my closest friends in esports. Like I talked to him every single day for 2.5 years on Discord, right? The amount of time I spent with him, and even when he was on like Fnatic, right? I think like you might know about this behind the scenes, but I helped Fnatic at many or like conversations or like VODs or like whatever sometimes just totally free, whatever, because I was just trying to help him. And in kind, I know that I also benefited a lot from his help in many ways, right? Nemesis, I do think was a high enough level player that, like, while I was casting LCK and he was always appearing on my stream and, you know, we're agreeing on so many different things.
He helped
in the game, the
legitimize you.
public sees it.
Yeah.
Right. That, like, we're both utilizing each other, and
Yes.
I knew about the stuff going on with him on Fnatic, and I had said to him, like, come to Korea, you know, come to Korea and, you know, boot camp and stream and everything. And I told him, you know, you come here, I'll raid you, I'll host you and everything else like that. And truth be told, the original plan was to have him also join T1 as a content creator. And then that wasn't something that was gonna go on, obviously, because they, like, I already occupy the space, right? LCK co-streaming was only supposed to have one person per slot, like per team, right? Each team had one person. So then what ended up happening is, you know, I talked to Arnold and I got him to come out. Or I got Arnold. Arnold was going to hire Crowny and Nemesis because both weren't going to have a team, and we were going to, you know, do all that stuff. And so a lot of time passed with, like, visas and, like, other stuff, and he finally got here, like, that year. And then shortly after he got here and we moved here, I actually left, and I went on, like, that 6-week. I disappeared for 6 weeks. I wouldn't call it a break. I literally moved to a different city in Korea. I was so burnt out. I was dealing with probably, I mean, up until that point at least, the worst, like, mental health period of my life, right? And playoffs had all ended, right? And we're just waiting for Worlds. So I saw it as an opportunity to just, like, step away. And he would message me, you know, he'd check in on me and everything. And I was avoiding everyone. I would barely talk to anyone. So I had moved to Daejeon. I had just I'd gotten an apartment there and whatnot, and in October and November, this is when the first stuff started happening with C9. I was offered C9. This is all public before I joined, or, like, shortly after joining C9. This wouldn't be, like, you know, anything I haven't said on stream before. After it was announced I was on C9, I was contacted during Worlds. Like, October was the first contact. And I really wanted to do this with Nemesis because I was burnt out with co-streams and I was burnt out with streaming. And I felt like I was just getting so bitter and negative and resentful towards so many things. I just thought, like, okay, this might be the best chance to get like-minded players together in one area. Let's, like, do this together. And he didn't want to do it. And at that point, I felt like in my mind I had already made up the decision that I have to, because so many other people are counting on me, like Max and Fudge, right? And then if we go back to the, like, loyalty thing that we talked about before, like that, like, friendship, right, where it feels like family, it felt like there was more people that needed me or wanted me to do the C9 thing than not. And it just seemed like if I didn't do this opportunity, that would be it. Like, it never probably would come up again. And so I took it, but I was livid with him and I was so mad. And I just felt, I don't know, I felt so fucking angry and just hurt and bitter. And I don't know, I never talked to him again after that. And I remember I had said something that was kind of nasty to someone that both him and I knew about him, where I just felt like, you know, I think I said something like, he's just an opportunist. You know, it felt like he literally just didn't care about me at all, or like the others, right? Because we had similar friends, and it just felt like the decision that he made was selfish, whereas in reality, I think he came out to Korea for me, right, to do the content and fucking do stuff together. And reflecting on it now, I was so caught up in my own downward spiral and leaving Korea, I felt, now I see it as I shouldn't have left when he didn't want to leave too. And then I should have gone back and like done everything that he came out here to do, and I didn't. But I painted him in my mind negatively. So that's one of the fallouts I feel very bad about. And it also makes me feel very bad that there's a lot of people that hold Nemesis in a negative light, whether it be because of his skill level or persona or something like that. That hurts me a lot too. That fucking sucks. It really sucks. Like I feel like others would make fun of, maybe even you would make fun of me, right? Where it almost sounds like another selfie situation, but Nemesis is literally, he's very, very insane as a player, and I feel like anyone who watches his stream should be able to see that. But much like with me, people can't put past the way that he might say things, and so they just disregard whatever skill and other stuff he might have, and it sucks. And obviously there's arguments and there's other stuff that could have happened, but that's how the C9 stuff transpired, with like the build up and a fallout that happened with C9, and that's one of my that's probably my biggest regret over the C9 thing. And I feel like it was, as someone that has been so cautious throughout my entire career and so risk averse and so planning and premeditated with career moves and decisions and, you know, my work ethic again and everything up until that point, I feel so stupid that everything went the way that it did. And
I've got a question for you. Here's the follow-up, right? The question is this, LS, because I think this will define what you think about that period. If you could go back in time, you get two choices. It depends where you want to go back in time to. Would you go back in time now to before you joined Cloud9 and just not join? Or would you go back to the moment when you got fired or told to leave and try and just tough it out and just make it work for a split? Which of the two would be better right now?
Oh, never doing it.
Right. I think that's a fair point. That's a fair conclusion to come to then. Okay.
I was already on the... It's not his fault, but really, I do really feel like I cast my vote to Joe Marsh. It's not his fault, but him and some other really close people to me were the final casting votes, sort of. But you know, and again, it's really not his fault. And then to Joe Marsh, like after everything happened, right? Joe Marsh was the one that was literally taking care of me in LA before I came back, after I came back, everything else. It just sucks, man. It really, it will, I think at this point, it will forever be my largest blunder. That's the only way that I can ever. I mean, there's a lot of good that did come out of it, right? I feel like I grow as a person. I reflect a lot on decisions that I made that led up to it. I reflect a lot on decisions that, you know, what do I prioritize in my life, right? Why do I view certain things certain ways? What do I take for granted? Like, do I, you know, it made me appreciate streaming more. In its own weird way, it really did, right? It made me. I had a third wind for LOL, right? That's the way I would call it, right? It made me like LOL again, in its own way. So it's not like there's only negatives that came out of it. There's a lot of positives as well, but there's a lot of bittersweetness with it, right? Where I feel like there's so much growth that happens through reflection and through replaying scenarios that happened and decisions that I made and, you know, behaviors that, you know, I would have had prior to and after and whatnot. And, yeah, it's, but knowing everything that I know now in an interesting way, I would not repeat it in order to get to where I'm at right now. Which is kind of odd because, like, I've said that I would go through all the trials in the past that I have, right, to get to where I'm at right now. But I think, like, if I could go back in time with all the knowledge that I have right now, I would not. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't repeat the process.
Okay.
But again,
As I
like,
said, yeah, go
one
on.
of one of the things I always say, right? I always say this. I feel like I live by this. It's why I always lived in. I tried to always live in a glass house. Is that actions over prolonged period of times, or actions over a prolonged period of time, is infinitely more honest than any words that someone can say. It's just how it is. And I feel like that rings deeply true in esports. Yeah, that's how I would end that part.
Want to see more cool, funny, interesting clips based on topics from my content? Well, subscribe to this channel then, or, you know, be a pleb and don't.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, this guy got mad because he died. And... Guy's a bit upset.